It's working. Looks like I am live. And I just wanted to make sure I am live in all the places I wanted to be live. Thanks to the software that's allowing me to do that. It does take a little bit of trial and error to figure this out, but I'm here live and I'm so excited to talk to you today. It is almost 2:18, yeah, 2:20 Pacific time in California. It's a beautiful sunny day, and this is the perfect day to speak to you about your offer results. So if you are already participating in the high ticket offer challenge, I want to say congratulations for taking your steps forward. And if you haven't joined us yet, I invite you to connect with me in my Facebook group, and I have all the info, resources, tasks, goals ready for you, fully laid out so that you can take this challenge with me. I'm just excited to see you all taking steps forward in growing and scaling your business. And often in this world, we stay small, right? Anybody here is guilty of that? If you are the one who feels like you're staying small and you're not claiming the success that you truly deserve, I want to invite you to take these steps forward with me so that you can play a bigger game in life. And that bigger game can be played through your existing business. I support spiritual entrepreneurs who are coaches, healers, holistic health professionals, and my highest excitement in life is to support you in taking these growth steps, not only because they allow you to live a more comfortable life, play in the frequency of abundance, but it also because who you become in the process of claiming more success. When clients work with me, they feel more confident, they feel more embodied in what their true qualities, their talents, their gifts, their medicine is. And they feel more they step into this level of badassery where they can claim more, hold more. And that is the place I want to invite you to. So today is the day 2 of High Ticket Offer Challenge. And this day is dedicated to clarifying your offer results. I have already done a video about this, walked you through the steps in how you can create your offer results. And I'm here today to do a quick Q&A. I have been getting some questions around this step, but I want to just start by setting the context. If you are someone who is looking to play the bigger game, scale your business, grow your business, get to work with more clients, and it's not the quantity of more clients, but the quality, taking your work a bit more deeper, this is a place for you to be at. So your offer results are the exact lever. And actually, there are more levers, but the key to scaling your business is going to be your offer results. So if you have a lower ticket offer and if you want to go higher ticket, what we need to do to bridge this gap, we need to play with your results. What results do you offer? And on the back end, I have been getting some beautiful questions, and I am going to just refer back to those questions. One of the questions I'm getting is actually, I'm getting 2 questions. So let me see. I want to respond to question number 1, which is, Shakti, I feel like I am undercharging for my work. I feel like I should be charging this, and I'm charging this right now, right? And I want to speak to that because this question comes to people's mind a lot. And we're always like second guessing ourselves, questioning ourselves. Did I price it right? Did I price it low? So the way I like to work with pricing is a bit different than what, some of the things out there, different schools of thoughts. So if you are second guessing your pricing in this moment, which with whatever you are offering. My invitation is to take this nudge, take this thought as a nudge to revisit your pricing and to find evidence for why this may or may not be the right price for you. And there's several ways to go about it. You can do some kind of market research, see how what businesses are charging around you. You can kind of look at your historical kind of data on what have you noticed clients are most comfortable paying you. And you can also feel into yourself, how is this price point feeling for you, right? And if this price point feels a bit lower, it feels like not satisfying you, I say to increase your price, to stair step, to increase your price, put like a little bit of that bump, bake in that bump, give yourself a raise, and communicate that to your current clients. Now, my invitation to you is to not go from charging $100 to $1,000 with the same service. If you are not changing your service or your offer, then I invite you to stay your step, give people, your current clients, a little bit of increment and have them pay you a bit more with every increment. Now, these increments can be totally your discernment, and this is where kind of I would invite you to tune into, again, with yourself, with the market, with your current client base, to feel into what is the right increment. Is $20 going to be just right for this audience? Is $50 going to be just right for this audience? Is $100 digestible for this audience? And this is something you need to kind of research around. But if this thought is coming up, Shakti, I feel like I'm charging too low, I say make this, clarifying this price point, your highest priority. Highest priority. Because when you are playing in this kind of frequency of doubt, it is very unconsciously, very energetically sabotaging, your growth, from having people to come forward and say, yes, this is a price, this is what I want to do, and I want to work with you, and this is a price point I want to work with you at. So take this question as your nudge to fully revisit your price. If you have to dedicate an hour of your day, or take some time out of your weekend, I highly recommend that you do that and just super clarify this, get the energy squeaky clean on the pricing, so that unconsciously there are no parts of you that are sabotaging more clients to come join your world. So that is question number one. And tying it all back to the theme of the day, clarifying your offer result, you want to make sure whatever offer you have, make sure your results actually are clean and clear in your people's mind. And this goes especially for people who feel like, I have an offer, it's not selling, and I don't know what is the disconnect, is to go revisit your results. Are they still feeling valid? Are they feeling clear? Are they feeling tangible enough that people can see themselves having this when they sign up to work with you? Are they easy to understand? Are there jargon? Are there specialized words that you have included that only you understand? And as a spiritual entrepreneur, I was playing in that a lot, because there are some words that would be so clear to me, and I know when I saw these words, like, okay, this is what I want to say, and this word perfectly captures that. But sometimes my clients didn't fully understand what they would get by signing up to work with me. So again, if based on question one, if you're feeling like you're undercharging your work right now, if you are not feeling fairly compensated or feeling fulfilled with the compensation you're getting right now, take this time, make this your number one priority, is to clean up your pricing, based on your market research, based on how it feels in your heart. And the third one is basing it on your past experience of working with clients. Do they feel it easy? Do they feel it's hard to say yes to? So that is, hopefully that is helpful. And with that, I want to just say hi. If anybody's online with me, do say hi. I would love to hear from you. I would love to feel you on this call. Would love to see some friends here, people. Maybe we know each other, maybe we don't know each other, but we'd love to just connect with you and see where you are, where your business is. How can I best support your business growth? What is feeling like an easy thing for you to do in order to grow your business? What feels like, Shakti, this doesn't feel easy? And I'm here to support in moving away from these resistances. All right, the second question I have is from a past client who is doing this challenge with me. And this beautiful woman is asking, Shakti, I am charging by the hour right now. And I don't know, or how can I charge a higher price? Right? I'm charging a certain number by the hour. It could be $150, it could be $200, it could be $300. How can I bump up this pricing to charge more premium amount for my work? And I want to speak to that first from the place of energetics. And energetically, sometimes, actually a lot of times, especially with us women, what we do, we find it easier to step in a box. We find it easier to be in a box where we feel safe. And sometimes that box can be the box of, I offer Reiki session at, $100 an hour, or I charge acupuncture session at $120 an hour. And sometimes these boxes are very societal boxes. And these are like boxes set by the industry that, okay, Reiki sessions, the most commonly, the average price charge in the industry is $100. So as somebody who's beginning, or as somebody who is in that box, can only see, oh, the average is $100. So maybe I can do at most 120 for that Reiki session. Or I can maybe stretch it to 150, but I need to have the right experience. And this box feels comfortable. Why does it feel comfortable? Because now, if somebody questions us, we can refer them to the guidelines of this box, the parameters of this box, the rules that are set in the industry, very unspoken rules, right? This box allows us, when the doubt comes in, it allows us to feel safe. It makes us feel safe. It takes the questioning away. It takes the doubt away. It takes the work away that we have to clarify sometimes in our head why we are charging the way we are charging. So, as someone who wants to take these growth steps in scaling your business, I want to first invite you to begin thinking outside of this box. Outside of this box, there are no parameters. And I know it's a little scary to look outside, because now you see the whole ocean that you weren't probably seeing before. But now in that ocean, you also have many, 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 many choices. So much to choose from, because now in that higher perspective, looking outside of that box perspective, you get to make choices that feel more aligned with you. You're no longer complying to a set price of the market. You're no longer complying to what other people are doing. You're no longer complying to anything. You are complying to what feels aligned within you. And to me, that is the prime example of sovereign feminine leadership. The price point you offer gotta feel good in your heart, right? It's gotta feel good in your heart. And if it's not feeling good, we have to say no. We have to say no and stretch our arms, stretch our body, break this box, look beyond this box, and choose something else. And that is a very important task to undertake. It's a very important task to undertake. So, what you're really doing, you're really blowing up the limits on your income, limits on what you can charge, limits on what you provide. And I know this takes radical trust. This is an act of trust. This is not, something that happens overnight, but it's a journey, and with the right support, with the right guidance, with the right action steps, this is going to get easy and easy and easy and easy over time. And the first step in that journey happens right now. In this moment is you committing to giving yourself a raise, you committing to increasing the price, and not even increasing the price, but reevaluating how can you play in the premium offering given the work, however you have defined for yourself. And the key to increasing your price is your offer results, right? It is your offer results. So I want to invite you, and I'm talking strategically now. I gave you the energetic part of it. The strategic part of you, part of this whole equation is that you stay with your current people, your current client base. And this is something we actually did on day one. So you have a whole kind of reference guide to work through that day one. Who are your client base? Who are your clients, that your dream clients? I call them soul aligned clients. When I take my clients into a deeper journey, there are soul level agreements that come to light, and co-creating with those agreements is so much more joyful and high vibrational and exciting and smooth and easy and flowy. So whatever term you want to use, maybe dream client fits well in your definition. Who are they? And they may be part of your current client base. They may be part of a client base that you have not considered yet. And my invitation to you is to stay open. Stay open. And that is something we covered on day one of this challenge. The day two of this challenge, now when you have clarity of who your dream clients are, I want to invite you to again break this box and look beyond the results that they are used to getting from you in the past or present. Look beyond and see what are some of their other bigger problems are. Problems that you may or may not be solving just yet, but what are some of the bigger themes that they're working on? Some of the bigger points of disempowerment in their experiences. What are those? Right? What are those challenges? And how can you use your offerings to meet those challenges? What result can you provide to them to meet that deepest challenge where it's hurting the most, where their disempowerment is the most, right? Everybody wants to feel empowered. So what is that bigger problem you can solve where the pain is the most sometimes? And we keep honing in, we keep going deeper here. For some of you, your client base may change. For some of you, you may take your existing clients, your existing body of work, and go through this metamorphosis and take it more deeper. Take it more deeper so it speaks to people more. And this, when you start to really dig into what that deeper problem you're solving, it becomes easier to increase your price. because now you are not selling an hourly service, right? You are selling something way deeper. You're not just holding space to make them feel better one session at a time, right? You're actually taking them, signing up for that bigger problem, taking them towards that bigger solution. And that is so helpful for your clients, for your dream clients, because not only, they probably get more deeper support, your work actually speaks to what matters to them the most, but they also stay on track to that bigger goal that they're wanting, that bigger goal. And one example is, you can join. I'm just like on the fly making an example, so appreciate your patience with me with my imperfections here, but I'm thinking this through. You can sign up for, this is, I think, a good example. You can sign up for a 3-week detox program with a fitness coach, right? A 3-week weight loss, not detox, but a 3-week weight loss program with a fitness coach, right? And that will get you somewhere. You can do a private one-on-one coaching with a fitness coach, one session at a time. Every time the client wants you, they pay you. But then when you create a 6-month program, the result can be different, and you start to feel the difference in the results. So for example, if you do a 3-week fitness challenge, it's like give your body the metabolic boost to reduce your weight, right? That could be one example of that, what that result is. In 3 weeks, reset your body, increase your metabolism so that you can lose weight. If the same coach is offering a one-to-one client session, the result for that offering can be different. Like whatever hurdles you are hitting, we're going to work through that together so that you can move forward in your weight loss journey, right? Different. Messaging sounds different than a 3-week versus a one-on-one session. Now take this for a 6-month program. It's the same bloody body of work. We're not changing the body of work, but in 6 months, hey, create, lose 10 to 30 pounds in 6 months. Maybe I'm just overestimating this, so don't take me. I'm not a fitness coach here, but it could be lose 5 to 20 pounds over 6 months in a sustainable way without yo-yo dieting, right? And you start to see it's the same fitness coach, same body of work. It may even be the same client base, but how the results change how much you can charge for your work. So now the one-on-one session could be, and I don't want to go into too deep into the numbers because I'm just really using very, just thinking out loud examples. I don't have the concrete like business and the numbers here, but somebody could be charging $200 in one-off client session. They could be charging a 3-week reset for maybe, $300-400, and in the 6-month program you can charge more, and you can also add more components that go into a sustainable weight loss, right? You can add emotional healing, you can add mindset work, you can add the physical deeper work. So in your kind of in your high ticket offer, we just take your existing work and take it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until your client gets that big result. Because at the end of the work with you, they want to take that trophy home. They want to feel good about themselves. And you want to feel good about their accomplishment too, because it's your work that has facilitated this transformation in them. So clarifying the results is such an important step because that becomes the key on what you can offer to your clients and what you can charge for that offering. That's all I have. There's probably an hour worth of talking I can do here, but I want to just be respectful of everybody's time. If anybody has question, follow-up question around this, please let me know. I would love to take more questions. Again, we are at day 2 of the high ticket offer challenge. We still have day 3 coming up, and I will be recording the content for day 3. Day 3 is all about your outlining your offer benefits and features. Then we get into sizing the financial impact of your high ticket offer on day 4, which is probably which is Sunday. And on Monday, we're going to create an integration plan together, a plan for you to implement your high ticket offers in your business. So I hope this was helpful. Would love to hear from you if this work is resonating with you, and I would love to have one-on-one conversations where I get to really get to know your business, get to know where the current state is and where you want to take your business, and would love to brainstorm a few ideas where we can lay out some opportunities ahead of you where you can start to scale and go premium in your offering. So with that, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to see you tomorrow around between 2 and 2:30 p.m. Pacific time, again with Q&A for day 3. And if you haven't joined my challenge, do that right now. Click on the group link in the comments here. Join us. Would love to have you. Would love to see your high ticket offers. Would love to see you stepping into bigger success, playing that bigger game, breaking these boxes of smallness, because us women, especially spiritual women, it's our time. It's really our time. We have been separated for so long with this material abundance, with well-being, with feeling like we can thrive on the planet. And this is our time to reclaim this power back in our life, in our business. So if this resonates with you, join me in the group, send me a DM, put a comment here. Let's co-create something bigger, something powerful, something way more meaningful. All right, you guys, have fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.